Welcome back to Money Magazine. Hong Kong is known as the fragrant harbor, not always for the right reasons. These days, marketing maestros have convinced businesses to pay big bucks on custom-made aromas to boost sales. Don't sniff. Scent can be as important as a logo. You catch a whiff of blossoms or familiar vanilla while shopping. The scent is reassuring, even relaxing. Is it a chance encounter with a cake shop or a florist in the mall? Maybe, but increasingly not.
Once you encounter some kind of experiences, you sense it through 5 senses. Smell, visual, all kinds of senses. So yes, a scent, a kind of smell that really help people to associate with positive memory.
A scent will remain etched in the memory for a long time, and maybe one will associate it with the location where it was first encountered. Since 2008, this British hotel group has used scent to appeal to guests. A fragrance specialist custom-made a ginger flower aroma as the hotel's signature scent.
When they walk into our lobby, they know this is a Langham, and I think it's very important. It's quite subtle, but very inviting.
The hotel sells the same fragrance in scented oil for aromatherapy.
They've been very popular, and even people from abroad are calling us and asking us, could you send us some more by mail order?
He says the power of scent has had a measurable impact on the hotel's level of customer loyalty.
You can create a lasting bond with your customers. That's priceless because they're going to come back again and again. No money can compensate for that in advertising. And that's really how we market our hotels and differentiate us from the other hotels.
Scent can also be used to help retailers sell products. This furniture store has 3 outlets in Hong Kong. 2 months ago, it caught a whiff of the aroma marketing trend and got its own unique fragrance.
The key ingredients are bamboo, lotus flowers, and sandalwood. The scent to be invigorating and very refreshing.
Ivy says after piping the scent into its tin house store, staff began to notice a change in customer behavior almost right away.
They tend to stay a bit longer than the other showrooms. Our sales team also come back saying that they find it easier to make communication with the customers. Chances are that they will buy the products.
Without revealing specifics, she says the group is very pleased with the sales figures after the scent was used. It's going to start using the aroma at its other 2 outlets. Hong Kong businesses are just beginning to exploit aroma marketing. In New York, this supermarket adopted an aggressive scent marketing campaign. Sales jumped 7% after piping different fragrances into specific store locations. And the U.S. Scent Marketing Institute says one study showed 84% of customers were more likely to buy sneakers in a scented room and pay $10 more for them than people in an unscented room.
I think it's better to recommend that.
Daniel Fong was a traditional advertiser for 20 years before starting his own firm devoted exclusively to scent marketing. He has 100 clients.
Scent marketing can get a good recall rate. And if you see something, maybe within 3 months you forget the color. But the smell or scent or fragrance is good. You can keep over years until you die. You can always record this scent.
During the purchasing behavior in marketing, we have some of a theory, what we call emotional stage. And then you have the emotional stage, and then you are going to pay by credit card.
But is this kind of stimulus ethical if customers aren't informed of the use of scents? Ethical issues cropped up at the U.S. supermarket we showed earlier after it was discovered cooking smells were used for items it did not carry. Customers complained they were manipulated. Lawyers say it is still a legal gray area.
It is not any worse than other forms of subliminal promotion like playing some background music, very soothing background music in the shop, so that people can just walk around in a leisurely manner, very relaxed, and stay in the shop longer, hopefully, therefore buy more goods from the shop. Personally, I don't think it is such a serious problem as yet.
And scents may not always produce the desired results in all customers, just like conventional ads.
We don't know. Some customers, they may not like that smell. And as a result, it really can turn people off.
Our retailer and hotelier believe their signature fragrances don't turn their customers off. Ivy Mock is even thinking of registering its bamboo lotus scent as a scent trademark or smell mark.
Registering as trademark is actually quite new to us, but we are open to it. And of course, after making so much effort in coming up with this signature fragrance, we would like to get it protected, of course.
That's easier said than done. Last year, the Intellectual Property Department launched a campaign called Fragrant Hong Kong, promoting companies to connect consumers through smell and encourage them to protect their aromas with a smell mark. Lawyer Peggy Jones says the advantage of a smell mark is that you can extend it indefinitely.
You have a monopoly over that particular scent in use in relation to the goods or the services covered by your registration. So this is a very powerful marketing tool for the proprietor of the registration.
Only 10 Hong Kong companies have applied for the protection since 2003. None have successfully registered. The department told us in an email the requirements for a smell mark must be clear, precise, self-contained, easily accessible, intelligible, durable, and objective. It says it is difficult for smell marks to meet these requirements as there is no generally accepted international classification of smells. Still, there have been some successful court cases overseas.
An example of a scent mark that has been accepted for registration is tennis balls, the smell of freshly cut grass. Freshly cut grass is a smell that people will immediately recognize through their experience. So it was found to be clearly and precisely described.
No local company has sought a ruling in the courts to register their signature scents. Not yet. Lawyer Peggy Jung hopes future applications can be approved more easily to make Hong Kong a truly safe fragrance harbor for scent marketing. Now, a new app that could mean no more fat cats in Hong Kong. We're talking the real kitties here, not corporate tycoons. Here's Linda Kennedy with BizBites.